Welcome to Society Sucks Podcast. In today's episode, we will be discussing 10 ways
There we go.
to boost your confidence, guys.
Yeah, guys, self-confidence is important. It helps carry you through your goals and puts you in a position to succeed in any area of your life, actually.
Most definitely.
So do not overlook this one thing. You need to get those levels up, those confidence levels up.
Yeah.
And so do we, so that's why we're researching this topic, and here we are.
And here we are. So we wrote down 10
ways to boost it.
Oh, I guess the title told you already, though.
Yeah, it is a title.
So for the first one.
Yes, Mario, tell us the first way to boost your self-confidence.
First one is setting realistic goals for yourself and strive to accomplish as many as possible.
Okay.
So what do you have to say about that, Harvey? What do you think about that? What do you think it means? Maybe
setting realistic goals.
Maybe you can think about it in your own life.
Okay, well, setting realistic goals, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Realistic goals for yourself and striving to accomplish as many as possible.
I believe that, because without goals, and without a vision, without direction, what are you doing? Where are you going?
Yeah.
You know, like, you need some kind of
I agree.
GPS.
Yeah, right. And I think once you're able to, check that thing off, it does give you a sense of, yeah, I did that.
You feel good.
And it's good, and it boosts your confidence, guys.
Yeah, it gives you a little boost, like saying, yeah, I did that,
Yeah.
And you're good to go.
Yeah, that's really good. Second,
what's the second way?
acknowledge your accomplishments no matter how small they may be.
Oh, that's a good one. That's something that I don't do, so I should probably start doing that. No, for real.
No,
because think about
true,
it. Like,
though.
if you say you're gonna hit the gym 5 days a week, and you did it. You hit the gym 5 days last week, and you're like, give yourself a pat on the back for that. Like, realize that you accomplished a mini goal.
That's actually very true.
You might not have hit your weight goal or your physique goals, but you made that first step. What to say? Even the smallest things, right?
Yeah, no matter how small.
No matter how small, yeah.
So I think that's very true. And if you want to break it down to even the most minuscule thing, if it's very difficult for you to get up out of bed, maybe you're not feeling the best about yourself, or maybe it's just you're just trying to build the habit of waking up early, and you got up out of bed.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good pat yourself on the back. Hey, I did it.
Yeah.
Because I can definitely see that being a struggle.
Yeah, it is, and that's a small step towards where you want to be. Because you at least did it, and it's hard to pat yourself on the back during these small accomplishments, because then you see what everyone else is doing. Like, dang, well, this guy's waking up
so significant.
Yeah, you feel insignificant. You feel like that little step didn't matter. Like, oh, this person's waking up 3 hours earlier. They're already working out. They already got in, sauna. Yeah. They're already multi-millionaires. It's like, don't worry, bud. You made one first good step.
Yeah,
that's all that matters.
It's about compounding that for sure. And I think 3 is really good. So
let's hear it.
If you're listening to this, log in right now.
Lock in.
Okay, number 3, accept compliments from others graciously and without downplaying them.
Okay, let's break that down. Why? Why do we tend to break it down? Why do we want
I honestly would say I have this bad tendency.
Yeah,
I stop this as well. Because
do we feel unworthy of the praise?
I think that has a part to do with it too. Or maybe not believing it for yourself. So maybe it's a form of projection as well.
A lack of self-belief, so you throw it away instead of just accepting it. Hey, thanks, man. You know what? That's really nice of you.
Yeah, I like that.
Instead of being like, oh, I don't know about that.
I still need to work on it. Oh, this. Oh, no, thanks. That's what it is,
That's literally feelings of unworthiness being projected.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's that's actually a major way to start to shift paradigms within yourself for more self-confidence, for sure.
Yeah.
If someone compliments you and just, getting to a good practice of saying, oh, thank you. I remember way before even talking to Harvey about, trying to get, whenever someone compliments you, instead of, your instinct of trying to compliment them back simply because they did it.
Oh, you find the random thing.
Yeah, and it's kind of a little bit, you're just saying it because they said it to you. And
I think people can tell too.
Yeah, right, for sure. It's not genuine, right?
It's not genuine.
So cutting that and just saying, thank you and moving on instead of completely overthinking, because I think that was a major problem for myself as well.
It's funny because someone will be like, hey, man, I like your hair. I was like, oh, and then you scan them up and down. I like your shoes. And it's like, dude, just accept it.
Exactly.
Say thank you. And then
thanks. That's it. Or not like, oh, no, man, I knew nothing on it.
Something like that. Just being all awkward about it.
Yeah, or downplaying it. That's what downplaying it is, too.
Yeah, if you're like, you know what, thanks, man. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You got some nice hair on you, too.
Hope you're having a great day there, bud.
Yeah, something. Just accept it first. Appreciate that compliment
For
because
sure.
they're telling it to you for a reason.
Yeah.
Just say thank you, move on. Don't overthink it.
Don't overthink.
Don't be like, well, fuck, shit. I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. Like, why are you putting your own opinion into there? Just accept the other person's opinion.
I agree. And now for number 4,
okay.
Be proud of who you are, and don't be afraid to show it, guys.
Whoa.
Go ahead and let them know, Harvey.
Look at him. But why though?
Why though? I think.
Why should you show yourself off like that? What if people aren't comfortable?
Ooh.
What do we do then?
I don't know if it's about making people uncomfortable.
Okay, well, read it again. Let me hear.
Okay. Be proud of who you are and don't be afraid to show it. What do you think they mean by that?
Oh, okay, I see. So being inauthentic then, basically. Like, if you're inauthentic, you're hiding who you really are, then yeah, you're doing something a little off there.
I was going to make an inappropriate joke right now.
Whoa, what was it?
I'm not going to do it. But I think you're so right, though, when it comes to that. Instead of, like, say you go into a room, you shell up. You're like, oh, I'm not sure how to be, because you want to, you want the room to resonate with you.
Oh man!
But instead of just coming in, being yourself, and just acting as how you would, obviously, in moral guidelines, I would say.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it's basically just trying to say, right?
But what if? All right, let me give you this because that's difficult. What if you get shunned from the group? Okay, let me give you an example then.
Sorry, guys.
What do you say?
I don't want to be here then.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. What do you say though? Let's say there's this like nerd out there, just extreme nerd.
He's gonna find his group.
Super nerd. Wait, but he still has
super nerd.
But he has a friend group, and just the party scenario isn't his thing. But he's there, and he's trying to act cool with them. People can, he can kind of tell he's faking it, being a little awk, but he's trying,
He's trying though.
What would you tell him to do instead? He's just he's trying to be himself right there, right? He starts telling them stuff he likes about robotics and engineering, and everyone's just kind of like,
the fuck,
dude,
bro?
We're just trying to have fun tonight. What are you doing? Yeah. Why are you going off?
And he just gets
learned?
sad.
Yeah,
like, oh, my bad. Oh,
yeah, that's right.
Oh, shots on me.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, like that. What do you tell that? What advice do you have for him, bro? He's trying to fit in.
One main thing too would be, if he can't find it in person, I think maybe that's what people tend to see is probably the most difficult part. Oh, everyone around here is like this and is a certain way. And maybe that's a bias that we have too. But it's also, going to certain places where, people that are into that would be,
finding his crowd.
Finding his own crowd that allows him to be himself. If you feel like you have to conform to a certain place with certain people, then, you're not being proud of who you are. Oh. And you're being afraid to show it.
Wow, that's a good one. I like it. That's a good way to wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Number 5. Don't compare yourself to others. Everyone is unique and has different strengths and weaknesses.
That's true.
I think that's very true.
It's very self-explanatory.
Yeah, it is. One thing too, though, I noticed, especially younger, seeing certain people and just being like, oh, why this or why that or why me, versus like instead of emphasizing what I have and what I can do, and focusing on the lacking that they have that I don't, because it breeds insecurity. It makes you feel like, oh man, what's wrong with me?
Lesser.
Yeah, but that's not good though. And I think it's becoming aware of that, and it's also acknowledging, like it says, everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses. We all come in different forms.
That's true.
And that's okay.
Just gotta accept that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and play off of your strengths.
Yeah.
Nice. Number 6.
Okay, number 6. Dress in a way that makes you feel good about yourself, guys. I think this is a good one.
Really?
Good.
Okay, tell me more, because I have an issue with this one.
Why? I think it's because, like, say for an example, and I'll use the gym as an example.
Yeah.
If you put, like, a good gym outfit, you're like, okay, I feel good, I'm ready to go to the gym, and you just feel good now. It gives you, like, a demeanor where, like, okay, I'm feeling nice, and now I'm ready to go work out properly. It's a boost.
Yeah.
Boost of self-confidence. 10 ways, guys. Keep
that's
listening.
True. Wait, but that's good, though, because you got to dress in a way... Say it again. Dress in a way that...
Dress in a way that makes you feel good about yourself.
Okay, that's true. I can see how that can carry over to the gym setting.
Yeah.
Because when you wear something that's kind of like iffy or whatever, you're not even feeling it.
You're just like, oh, man.
Yeah, you just
I'm
feel
not comfortable.
Yeah, you're not there to, like,
Go go off too.
Sometimes I feel I don't lift as much or as heavy when I wear a shitty
For
outfit.
sure. Or when you just don't feel like good. Yeah, it's really that when you don't feel good.
Dang, yeah, you're not dressing your authentic self.
I think you can also apply that to you being out. You know, say like, oh, you know, you're just going by yourself to get some food.
Yeah.
You know, oh, you know, I'm just gonna wear comfortable clothes, but then you feel a little awkward. Oh, you see someone. Oh, you know, you're not feeling the best.
Wow.
But you know, if you put on like something that you make yourself feel good, you know, everyone's gonna feel it. I would say.
You're speaking to me right now, bro.
For real?
I need to do that then.
I think it's true though, for sure.
Yeah, bro, because maybe a hoodie and jeans ain't all there is to wear.
I mean, unless it makes you feel good though.
No, it doesn't. I should probably. It's because I don't know my style. You know?
Well,
maybe
I guess
that takes
that's
time.
part of it too, though, right?
That's part of it. Right?
Knowing it.
And dressing in a way that makes you feel good.
Yeah, because I guess someone could be like that and be like, "Oh, I feel good."
You dress lazy, you feel lazy.
That's true.
You know,
oh man, that's so true.
Right?
I think we should add that into it as well because
Okay.
even early in the morning, I'm just like,
Cozy
I'm in the
clothes.
sweats, I'm feeling nice. I got the hoodie on, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, okay, get up, start doing something. Put shoes on mainly.
Get the ball rolling.
Start changing the outfit. Okay, now I feel like I'm wearing normal people clothes.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, but number 7, guys, and I guess it ties into with number 6.
All right.
Take care of your appearance. Groom yourself in a way that makes you feel attractive, guys.
Wow. You know, do that one.
Cody's having an epiphany right now.
I am, because it's like these are things that are overlooked. You know, like
no, that's true.
Who would have thought that this seeps and leaks into other aspects of your life? The way you present yourself, the way you feel about yourself.
I think it's true.
The way you walk, the way you talk. You know, but if you're like showing your best version of yourself, even in appearance wise, I think it carries over into the mental aspect.
I agree, actually. I for sure can understand. There's like an ongoing meme, and I mean, I think it's true. It has some truth in it. You know, when a guy, before he gets his haircut, he's like, oh man, I don't know what to do. Females, this.
Yeah, like that.
You know, when he gets a haircut, he's like, oh yeah, what's up, everybody?
No,
you know, willing
that's
it.
funny.
And I think that has part to do with it. You know, it's grooming yourself in a way where you feel good, you feel attractive, and it does boost your confidence. I would agree.
Dang. So grooming is important then.
Yeah, for sure. Wow. I think so.
That's why Brianna always gets on to me about my eyebrows. Like yesterday, she's like, Harvey, no, we can't let another day pass. We're doing them. And she finally did them. I was like, well, there you go.
Yeah, but no, it makes you feel better too.
Yeah, it made me feel better.
You know what? Too. This ties it into you know, when we were out detailing our cars. And then once we cleaned it, and then we felt nice, we're like, yeah, you know what? It feels good. It feels lighter, too.
Yeah, I was about to say, the car drives a little smoother now, too.
Yeah, right.
That's funny. Like, the wind just glides right off of it.
Exactly.
It's like your car, you starts to feel it, too. It's like, I forgot on this shit.
For real.
That's funny, dude. We should do that more often.
Yeah, no, I think that's part of it, too, though, for sure.
Yeah, if you're in the Northwest Georgia area, you know, get your car detailed.
Yeah, there you go. Right here, guys. Without me covering it.
Wash well, right there. Get your car feeling nice. Feel nice about your car. Ride in style.
Make yourself feel good.
Yes, sir.
That's really what it is.
That is.
That was the only reason we did this, guys.
Mm-hmm. Just for that one 10-second ad placement.
Okay, number 8. Surround yourself with positive people who build you up instead of tear you down.
Oh, that's good.
I think that's major for sure.
That's good. I remember there was this point where it's because usually I was in like the roasting friend groups, you know, and really complimented each other.
Roasting.
And then you find a different type of person or friend group that just starts complimenting. You kind of feel weird, like, dude, what do you mean? Well, yeah, it just feels weird.
I think there's definitely banter's fine, right? You know,
banter's fine.
But there's also limits to it for sure.
Yeah.
There's limits to it for
sure. Yeah, because there's people who like genuinely build you up, but they'll let you know, when you got a fire fit on or you got a good cut, clean cut.
Something good. That's true.
Your car's nice and clean or whatever. Yeah. You know, they'll let you know. And then there's people who just like shit on you, joking.
For everything.
It's just always.
And it's always though. And I think main thing too, I feel like I'm getting from it, it's saying, you know, surround yourself with the people. You're probably with these people most of the time, right? You're surrounding yourself around them consistently. Mm-hmm. And, you know, positive people really do make the difference for sure.
Yeah.
You know, their ideas,
it's contagious.
How you walk around and everything.
Yeah, like you feel it. Like you want to be that person too. Now you're the kind of person that's throwing out compliments, making other people feel good, spreading positivity, boosting others' self-confidence. If you have a friend that boosts your confidence, you're going to boost someone else's back. It's just a nice little...
Oh, man, that's good.
That's good. That's good energy right there.
It's being transferred through everyone. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Number 9. don't be afraid to take risks and step outside of your comfort zone.
I think that's important because when you do go out on a risk and it pays off,
Yeah.
you kind of feel like, wow, I did
You
that.
did that shit.
Yeah, it starts to feel good. You want to do a little bit more, and it does boost
true.
your self confidence.
That's true. There's multiple. I feel like, for examples, it could be like hitting a PR at the gym.
Yeah.
You know, that's a little bit of out of your comfort zone because you've never done that weight before.
Yeah.
And then it makes you feel so good when you hit
That's
it.
true.
Right?
Yeah, that's a very
Right.
good
Even
one.
when we jumped off like the cliff
Oh man.
at that like what is it, lake area? I don't know how to call it.
Oh no, it was a blue hole.
It's a blue hole, I think. So basically, you're on a cliff and you're jumping in. You know, first we're like, "Fuck, man!"
Oh, that
and then
one.
You just run and jump.
You just run and jump.
And then you do it. You're like, "Whoa!" You know, that was
Oh,
very
I did
uncomfortable,
that.
but it felt so good.
Yes, that's a good example. Yeah.
That's another way of like a small thing or taking a risk, and it's it just makes you feel good.
You just did it despite being scared. Instead of letting fear get you and be like, you know what, I'll be good up here on this rock just chilling.
Yeah.
But then you do it, and you're like, oh wait a second, I'll just come up with excuses and fears.
To why not, and that's true. I think that goes to trying something new that you get invited to as well.
Yeah.
Just like go try it.
At the end of the day, it's not really a risk. Just do it.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
It might seem like a risk in your head, like, oh fuck, oh shit. But
and that's overthinking for sure.
That's the overthinking part. It gets in the way of progress and your own self confidence.
Oh, that's very true. Number 10, guys.
Last one.
Last but not least, and some would say the most important.
No way.
Practice self-love and acceptance.
Oh, God.
Learn to love and appreciate yourself just the way you are, guys.
Dang, that's a difficult one.
Guys and girls,
I think. Break that down for us, bro. What's that?
Oh, man.
That is a pretty major one, actually.
I think
you ended it with a bombshell on that one, bro.
I think it's important to, practice that self-love and acceptance. Acceptance for sure. Accepting you for what you are, your flaws in many ways. And obviously you're good. But acknowledging that you can love yourself first before anything else. I think that's like... I remember seeing this one, it was a talk show basically. It was just like, my objective for my day is for me to like myself. Everyone else is a bonus on it. So, it's me who's supposed to like me, not, a random person or comment or this and that. Everyone else is a bonus on top of, you just loving yourself first. And I think that's one major thing that should be emphasized for everyone.
That's a good one. Yeah, because for me, I struggle with the idea of allowing that. Because I feel like the only way I make change is if I shit on myself in my current situation. I'm like, if I don't like this, I need to change it. But if I accept it, I feel like I won't change it. But there's a balance.
There's a balance for sure. And I guess it's acceptance in like, okay, am I accepting of this situation that I'm in? Excuse me, everybody.
Or can I like myself in the process?
In the process while I'm leading up to it.
Yeah.
And not like, because I think a part of self-love is also tough love.
Yeah,
right?
That's true. And also applauding your mini accomplishments. Just because you're not where you're at and you're on the progress to work on yourself, you can still love yourself along the way for taking those steps. Yeah. It's like, you know what? For example, physique goals, right? Or gym goals or whatever. It's like, dang it, I don't like the way I look. I hate the way I look. But then it's like, but I'm still taking those steps towards there. So I should give myself some love for that. Yeah, right? Yeah. Despite me not having the end goal.
That's actually very true.
So it's like you can still pat yourself on the back for that one.
Yeah.
And then keep going towards it. Dang. Self-love then.
Yeah, no, that's a major one. And you're right. It does tie in back to acknowledging the small ones. Because I guess using the gym, for example, right? You can just think about, when you first stepped into the gym and think about a weight that you were never to be able to push and now you're doing it so effortlessly. Like little things like that you might not notice, right? But they're major.
Yeah.
And just acknowledging those for something is definitely going to help you feel so much better about yourself, guys.
That's true. So you got to give yourself some credit.
Give yourself some
credit. That's self-love right there.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, that looks like that's about it.
Top 10, guys.
Yeah.
What do you think, Harvey? Overall summary?
Overall, I think that's actually really good because these are things that overlook, like the things about, the way you groom yourself, the way you dress. Like, you wouldn't think. People were just like, whatever about stuff like, or at least I was. But now after hearing this, it makes sense how it affects. It carries over. What do you think?
I agree with that. I think one major thing is accepting when people compliment you. Don't downplay it, guys. Just say thank you and move on with your day.
Yeah.
Learn to love yourself for sure. I think taking risk, all of it, guys.
Yeah,
really,
all of it's just really good stuff.
Taking risk, I think, if we're breaking it down in major things, that would actually like traject you into really good. I think it's the comfort zone one for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Self love. Damn, all of it actually. I
Yeah,
was gonna
it's
like
because they
maybe
all,
isolate a couple, but they all.
yeah, but they all like kind of tie into each other because they all help each other out.
Yeah.
Like you're bound to give yourself a little bit of self love and praise and a pat on the
Mm-hmm.
back if you take risks, if you, do all the rest of these things. So yeah, overall, really good stuff. That's about it then. Share with a friend, guys.
Peace.